There we go. Now we started. Now we started. Okay. um, it's late, but I wanted to get this video in. Just finished watching 5 episodes of the Underground Railroad. I enjoyed it, but I enjoy these shows. Is it brutal? Is it violent? Is it showing the brutality of slavery and racism? Yes. But I see that every day. I see effects of that every day, or I see the after effects of that every day. Every time I wake up and look out the window or walk outside. So it doesn't um, turn me off, or it doesn't affect me the same way others it affects others. Maybe because I've seen a lot of death, I'm kind of numb to it. Maybe that's not a good thing. I don't know, but I enjoyed it, and it shows what we've been through and what we've come through. Um, it also shows the deep, how would you say it, psychopathy of the people who run this country and everybody else who's involved. And I do these things without giving away spoilers, but you're going to be dealing with concepts of people trying to find a spot in a system that's unjust, just a little better spot for yourself. Do you do that, or do you keep fighting for one that's just and one that's sane? Um, most people in this country were fighting for their spot until last year, and we now know that that's not sustainable. It's not good enough. You're going to have to really, we're going to have to tangle with some of these large concepts and some of these large problems, which really have easy solutions, but we've been conditioned so poorly that we're having difficulty doing the easy things. When you really think about it, the way we live is we make it more complicated than it should be. And I think we get a little something out of the complexity because it takes up time. And at least for black people, I know if they didn't have the time, if they actually stopped to look at it, they would see how unjust the society is, and then they would probably get depressed. So I get it. But the show is good so far. Now, the main character, I kind of find her annoying, but what she does is she travels through other situations, and the situations are so great, so rich in what they're doing that she's tolerable. Maybe in the next few episodes she gets better, but for right now she's getting a little annoying. It's a little annoying. I'm trying to think of some other things to say without giving too much away. I'm not going to give too much away. I'm going to say you're going to see, of course, the origins of police. That's in here. You're going to see little sci-fi, I guess, mysticism. You're going to see that. You're going to see a little bit of population control in multiple directions. You're going to see that. You're going to see white people trying to solve the Negro problem without giving us our full humanity. How do you do that? You can't. They've been trying to do that for 100 years. So, and they're trying to really going back to do it again with all these new programs that, well, I shouldn't say new programs. The same old rehash programs from the 80s and 90s are coming back, but they're not going to work. And if we're being honest, we know those programs are not going to work. There's new housing programs coming. There's new education programs coming. There's school programs coming. And it's really simple now. We have so much technology now that it's this easy. Take people who don't have somewhere to live, put them in all the empty apartments where they are, or houses. People who want to learn, can go on the internet and learn, or create study groups and meet up groups, even if you meet up online and offline. Oh, I told you it was late. So um, that's where we are. And I didn't think I would ever live to see us go into a new world order that's more sane, but I think I'm getting to see it. Not that people are trying to mess it up, but I think we've come too far in one direction to go back, and I don't think there's anything to go back to. I just think there's a few more people in power that need to realize and recognize that, okay, that place you're trying to go back to, there's no there. And once they recognize that, we can move on. Most of us have moved on already. So, uh, watch underground. Got to be tough. Got to be strong. If you don't like to see the brutality, then of course don't watch it. But if you don't like to see that, then what are you looking at when you go outside? That's always my question. Until next time, take care of your mind, take care of your body, and be safe.